Hello dear students, Lfhp Kankvali College Kankvali, Assistant Teacher Mahadeshwar MV. Students, by this image you could understand, we are going to deal with the poem 2.6 Money. First of all, we will discuss icebreakers. So be ready with your textbooks. Discuss in class about importance of money. So in the very first icebreaker you would get that you have to write importance of money. They have given you one of money is used as capital in business, and that's why it is important. The remnant answers you have to write, or the remnant responses are being expected from you. So you can write what could be the importance of money to help someone you need that, or to fulfill your all demands. Money is too much required. So by that way you could say importance of money. Now second activity is there, that completion of the verb. At the heart of this verb activity they have given you money spent judiciously. This thought is given. What is meant by judiciously? Wisely. You must think about it. You have to think about it before spending the money wisely. That is called judiciously. So many times we are missing this concept that once we are getting money at our hand, we are not being wise to spend it, but we only spend it. So the first one, in what manner we can spend money judiciously? Donation for the poor and needy. That is the fulfillment they have given here. Remnant 3 you have to fill up. Donation for the poor and the needy is given by them, and remnant 3 you have to fill up. So what can you say? That you can spend money on education. That would be the wise investment, because education is the thing which is offering you number of directions to earn money again. So that could be the second one. Similarly, you could say that you have to judge yourself, and where there is interest of yours and the strength of yours, there you have to invest your money, and you are getting the money back as equally or more than that. Such a kind of spending is called money spending judiciously. Next one, that to make a list of the good qualities of your friend. That is the third activity they are expecting from you to complete. So what are the good qualities of your friend? So you have to think about any best friend of yours, and you have to write the qualities of that. Next one, additional thing they have mentioned there, share your views on money is the root of all evils. So you have to again say evil means what? The bad thing. Money is the main reason of many other bad things. Students, do remember the fourth section where we have gone through the sign of 4, that novel, and what was the cause of many tragedies and the bad luck of all the characters? That was only the money. So by that way you would get the thought, yes, it is correct, money is the root of all evils. Then the last activity they have given you, that do you lend money to your friend? Give reasons. Now they have asked you whether you have given. Lend means what? Offering money to the friend or some other person as a loan or as a debt. That is called lend. So have you given that in such a manner? You have to write you have to give the reasons. If suppose you would say that yes, you have given the money on lend or as being loan or debt, why you have given that, you have to write. If suppose no, then why didn't you give? Both the segments you have to fill up. So by that way you could say that our icebreakers, that part is completed. Now we have to go to the next part, and that is the information about poet. William H. Davis, 1871 to 1940. William H. Davis was a Welsh poet and writer. He spent a significant part of his life as a tramp or hobo in the United Kingdom. Now see here students, what is meant by tramp or hobo. Tramp means what? The wanderer on who is going here and there, and he couldn't call the migrant worker, but he is just like a beggar. But hobo is having slight variation from tramp. Hobo means what? The particular migrant worker who is wandering here and there, and he is working and he is offering the hardships and collecting the money or earning the money. So he was having such a kind of life of wanderers at the streets. And where he was in the United Kingdom and the United States. He became a peddler and street singer in England. So see students, here he became a peddler. Peddler means what? The next phase of his life was peddler. Peddler means the seller who is wandering here and there and selling the goods or material. So he was becoming wandering seller, that is called peddler, and street singer in England, and he also tried the singing at street. After several years of a wandering life, he published his first volume, and that is The Soul's Destroyer and Other Poems. So what is exactly in this poem Money? See in the second para. The poem tells us about the rich man who wants to be a poor man to find the real happiness. So see here opposite happen. The person actually see William Davis, and he had seen the suffering of the life because of lacking of the money, but at the very moment he was mentioning such a thought, the rich person wanted to become poor because he wanted to get the real happiness. It is when we do not have money or have lost our money, we realize how important the money is. And once we are not having that, then only we will realize that what is the importance of money, and then only we are spending the money wisely or judiciously. So as he was wanderer, lacking the money and treasure at his first phase of life, he knew what is the importance of money and in what manner we have to spend or invest the money. At the end, the poet says that now he doesn't have money. He has true friends, though they may be few. And at the last, you would get different sort of thought, where you would get that more than money, our friend circle is important, who are very close to our heart, or which are the real asset of our life. So you would get the clash of money at once, and opposite to that, the friends. That does not mean he is totally denying the importance of money, but he simply wanted to say that money can buy everything but not the happiness of real life. For that, you have to get the connected hearts, and that is the friends. Now we will see actual poem. As usual, first of all I will read the poem, and you yourself should look into the textbook so that you can correlate yourself with the actual poem. Money. When I had money, money, oh, I knew no joy till I went poor. For many a false man, as a friend, came knocking all day at my door. Then felt I like a child that holds a trumpet that he must now blow, because the man is dead. I dared not speak to let this false world know. Much have I thought of life and seen how poor men's hearts are ever light, and how their wives do hum like bees about their work from morn till night. So when I hear these poor ones laugh, and see the rich ones coldly frown, poor men, think I, need not go up so much as rich men should come down. When I had money, money, oh, oh, my money, many friends, prove all untrue. But now I have no money, oh, my friends are real, though very few. So this is the very beautiful poem and mentioning the very great thought. At left side you would get all the new words like trumpet, it is a brass musical instrument. Hum, that is a sing with closed lips, and poor ones laugh because. So you have to identify the answer of poor ones laugh and the reason behind. We are going to see the explanation of the poem. When I had money, money, oh. Now, in the very first line, you are getting the address. And how do you know that the poet is calling money? That is apostrophe. The poetic device is called apostrophe by the sound O. And apostrophe means what? When a dead object or any dead person or any absent person is there, and we are memorizing such a thing, or the absent or dead person, we are saying that this is the poetic device apostrophe. Now, here he is calling the money or addressing money. When I had money, money, oh, I knew no joy till I went poor. He confesses the truth of his life. He mentioned that when I had money, at that moment I was unknown about the joy of the real life. What is the life? I didn't know when I was having the money. But when I became poor person, at the very moment I realized the magical life, that is happy life. For many a false man as a friend came knocking all day at my door. He was expressing again the illusionary, materialistic, or selfish world of man. And by these two lines, you would understand whenever there is the money at your place and you are being rich, everybody is there who is calling themselves the friend of yours, and hence he is using the concept false man as a friend. So obviously, a number of people could be there who was actually faulty or false at the heart, and they didn't care about your emotions. They are only looking or staring at your money and wanted to become your friend. And hence, they are every now and then, each new day, they are knocking at your door and meeting you and saying that, like a frog, that we are the friends. So first stanza indicates what? The opposite ideas all the time. So excessively in this poem, you would get antithesis, where two opposite ideas are mentioned. So in the very first stanza, you got the thought that poet now realizes that what is real joy, because he didn't have money now, and also he got the real fact that the people who were calling themselves the friend of him, now when he didn't have the money, they are going away from. Second stanza. Then I felt I like a child that holds a trumpet that he must not blow, because a man is dead. I dare not speak to let this false world know. When he became poor, he realized that as a child, that who is having the trumpet, a brass musical instrument. So a child, here he uh, got the direct comparison between the child and himself, and that is simile. He started to feel that I am a child who is having the trumpet, but we don't know how to blow it. And because a man is dead, I dare not speak to let this false world know. And I didn't want to say this truth or confess this truth to the world around me, because that is false world. And he realized that nobody is there who is genuine friend of him, and suppose he would tell the reality of his life, obviously they will leave away or mock at him. Much have I thought of life, and seen how poor men's hearts are ever light. Now he is observing the life of poor people, and he was saying that much have I thought of life, and he started to think about the life of him, and he had seen number of poor people whose hearts were full of light, energy, and vigor, and how their wives do hum like bees. Means the wives of all these poor people, they were also happy. They were singing the songs with a musical sound, and that is what it is, the reaction of all these wives, because they were having genuine happiness, not in money but in sharing and communication. About their work from morn till night. See, the wives and the poor men all are engaged with their work from morning till night, but excessive hardship was there and hard work was there. As comparative to that, they were not getting that much money. Even though they were happy, their hearts were light, full of light, and they were singing the song. So by this attitude, our poet understood that the happiness is not in money, but it is in sharing and communicating or being together. And now the fourth stanza. So when I hear these people once laugh and see the rich ones coldly frown, again you are getting antithetical idea to opposite ideas. The very first line indicates that poor people they are laughing and rich people are coldly frown. Frown means they are showing the angry faces or sad faces. See, here, two opposite ideas are there. Not only two, but you could say poor and rich, and laugh and coldly frown. So, actually, these would be the two pairs of opposite ideas. So, see here, poor person is not having anything that could be because of that he could purchase anything. In opposite to that, rich person was full of money and he could buy anything. Even though poor person can laugh because he got the bonding of his family members and friendship. Opposite to that, rich man is all the time being materialistic and hence his facial expression could show only or could reflect only coldly frown. Poor men, think I, need not go up so much as rich men should come down. So see that one. This is again you would get antithetical idea, and as I mentioned in this poem you would get opposite ideas excessively. Poor man, I think I, again you would get inversion because I think should be there, it is given think I, reverse one, inverse. Poor men, think I, need not go up so much as rich men should come down. So this is the fact. Poor people are only being one with their family and friendship, and they need not to go at upper level. Why? Because what we are feeling that upper level that could be got by or achieved or obtained by the rich people, to achieve that the highest position, many times rich people are going down. They are using number of wrong ways or methods or strategies to gain that highest position. Opposite to opposite side is poor person who is obviously offering his 100% and not using the downfall. So no doubt at money level rich person could be at the highest position and poor would be down, but actually in real estate poor persons are getting the crown of nobility and honesty, and opposite rich people are coming down because they were selfish. When I had money, money, oh, again he is repeating the line. When I had money, money, oh, my many friends prove all untrue. But now I have no money, oh, my friends are real, though very few. Now see this. Here you again got the opposite ideas. He was saying that when I was having the money, I was surrounded by so many friends, but he mentioned my many friends prove all untrue. Means in quantity many friends were there, but actually at quality they were no they deserving, they were no, they were untrue to him. They were not offering the truth to their friendship. And in third line he mentioned that now he didn't have the money, and here he got his real friend, and no doubt in the quantity they are few, but at quality they are weightier. So this is the life, students. We are saying that on Facebook, Insta and everywhere I have so many friends, but actually we have to search that whether that friend is true or not, or that friend is only looking towards your class, position, designation and money. And the real person or real friend is that who is without looking anything, he or she is with you in your difficult time as well as wanted to make you happy in all seasons. So this is the poem Money, and here you got number of poetic devices which we already discussed, like antithesis, inversion, repetition, plenty of things that simile. So basically we have done or completed the explanation of this poem successfully. That the brainstorming, the activities we will see in another video lecture. Thank you for today, and in next lecture we are going to see then another poem of our syllabus, and about the brainstorming all of all the poems we will see one compiled video, and in that I will discuss brainstorming the activities. So for today, we have to say goodbye, and we will meet again in another video lecture with the new poem. Bye. Stay home, stay safe.